Really happy to be speaking with someone that I've wanted to speak with about courage and bring to all of you for the longest time. Today I'm talking with Andrea Scher, who is the creator of Superhero Life, and you can find her at superherolife.com. Superhero Life is a place where participants gather together to use their voices and really learn together in a collaborative environment. A little over a year ago, on your website, you got this gorgeous new design, and you really embraced courage as part of your core message with this gorgeous new website. And there's so many different gifts that you bring to people in your work, and I wondered how it was, or if there was a story behind how you realized that courage was something that really was emerging and coming to the forefront.
Yeah, actually, it sort of happened because I was preparing for a WDS, World Domination Summit breakout session. So I wasn't going to be on like the main stage or anything that year, but I was doing a little kind of Mondo Biondo alumni group. And I started thinking about like, what's Mondo Biondo 2.0? Like, what's kind of the next iteration of it? And I started thinking about, so Jen Lemon and I collaborated on that course. And it turns out that we approached our Mondo Biondo lists really differently. And for the people who don't know, the Mondo Biondo list is like all of the most outrageous dreams you can think of. And like, how would your life look in the most sort of imaginative, ideal kind of way? And I noticed that Jen would be a little more methodical with her list. She'd sort of look at like, okay, I want to, ride in a hot air balloon, and I want to have my own business, and I want to do all this stuff. And it was like she would look and figure out like, what are the steps that I can take to make these things happen in my life, which is totally great approach. My approach, however, was make the list and then throw it away, basically. Like put it under my mattress, put it in a journal, like whatever. I probably will never see that list again unless I go scavenging around. But I noticed that all that I was actually doing in that process between like making that list and then dreams coming true was practicing a lot of different sort of like creative superpowers, I call them, like the courage, vulnerability, flexibility, practicing honing my intuition. So there's all these kind of muscles that you can strengthen that will sort of naturally allow dreams to come true in your life. And then, so when I was preparing for this talk, I thought, I'm a lover of simplicity. And like, what's the simplest way to talk about this? And it was really like, all I'm really doing is practicing courage. So I like make this list, I get clear on like, what would I love to have in my life? And then if I can practice courage and just show up in each moment as like the bravest possible version of myself, then those things on that list are just going to naturally be showing up, and I'm going to be saying yes to them. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I mean, and I'm hearing in that like a real sort of release and surrender, which I actually think is one of the hardest things to do when we seriously desire something.